possible that Nick Chubb is even better this year than he's ever been?
I think so. And I think that started at the end of last year. He went home, back to Georgia, prepared to be better than he was last year. And hopefully that's just the way he do things during the offseason.
Talk to him and ask him about a specific cut or when he hurdles a guy. He just says, oh, he doesn't even remember. It's kind of instinct. Do you believe that? Is that true, or do you think he really knows what he's doing on every move out there?
I think with a lot of running backs, you get in a situation and you just do some things. So I can believe when he said he's not sure what happened, but I know he remembered the time he tried to hurdle a guy and he didn't complete it. So I'm sure he did something with Dale and the strength guys to make sure if he ever got in that situation again, he was going to be able to complete it, and he did.
Does it feel like he's putting even maybe sharper than he has in the past? It feels like early in the year he really kind of put his foot in the ground. And
Yeah, I think he did a lot of working during the off season, and of course we do a lot of the same things every day when we do drills, cutting drills, and he just tries to master his craft, which all those guys try to do.
Yeah, obviously after everything that happened in training camp, now we're past the trade deadline. How have you seen him handle this season?
Well, I think he's handled it like he handled every season. He's tried to come out and get better. Of course, he was a number one running back when he was in Kansas City, so he would like the opportunity to be that. He's not that for us, but he comes out, he works hard, and he tries to get the most out of everything.
You talked in training camp about patience with him and him finding a little bit more patience in runs and everything. Have you seen more of that out of him since then?
I think so, and as you can see, his average is higher now than it's ever been, and I think that's because he's showing a little patience, a little more patience, and that's the key for him, working to get better at such a small thing for him, but a big thing because of our blocking schemes.
the run game struggled last week against Miami.
You know, they beat us at some points, and we knew it was going to be a physical game. We had an opportunity to make some runs, and we did. When we didn't, you know, they had a lot to do with it.
Patience for a guy like Dearness, you know, he's that third guy behind Nick and Kareem. What side of the message kind of to him in terms of, hey, bide your time, wait your turn, you know, it'll be fine, because I'm sure he's itching to get out there also.
Well, first of all, patience is something that Dearness has had to endure all of his career, and he has to still be able to perform when given the opportunity. This is a National Football League. At every position, you hope to have the opportunity to first and foremost make an NFL team, and then if the opportunity presents itself, you want to make sure when your number is called, you can perform. So Dearness has a good attitude, whether it's as a kick returner, a punt returner, or a running back. When given the opportunity, he's going to perform.
We haven't seen Jerome Ford in the running back position, obviously, since preseason, but he's having success returning kicks. Just what have you seen from him, going through the injury and all of that?
We've seen his ability to make plays with the ball in his hands. Unfortunately for him, if there was going to be anything for him in terms of a running back, he got hurt, missed 4 weeks, and the season continued to move. Plus, you already had Nick, Kareem, and Dearness in front of him. So right now, he missed a lot of times in terms of getting skill as a pass blocker, which is something that those guys coming out of college the first year usually struggle with. But he's done a tremendous job with Ron Brule when he was out, looking at different things that we would see from defenses in terms of passing schemes. So he'll be there when given the opportunity. But right now, We need him as a returner, and hopefully he'll be able to fulfill that role for us.
What kind of impact does David Njoku have in the run game when he's healthy and out there for you guys?
Whatever type of impact he wants to. David is a physical guy if he wants to be, and he's been doing a tremendous job in the passing game. Hopefully he'll come back and he'll be the run blocker that he's been in the past. I always thought David could run block. I always thought he did a hell of a job, and especially when he weren't getting a whole lot of passes. I thought he used the right temperament to try to drive people to the sideline. I mean, David was awesome, so I don't have a concern of whether he can or can't run block. We know he can.